12 crucial days before Christmas. Welcome everyone. This is Joanna Pilatowicz for you, for those who maybe gravitated to this channel and is not my friend yet and doesn't know who I am. So here we are talking about psychological, philosophical, and paranormal topics. Today I will tell you about 12 crucial days before Christmas. And if you analyze what happened from the 12th of December till the 23rd, with 23rd of December, it is said in the Bible, in some of the ancient books, that these are symbolic and representing 12 parts within our body that if we do attentively harmonize through this time and change the negative into positive consciously, we are very likely be ready to let them go and enter the new year with a new, fresh, refreshed, newborn energy, which is happening on 24th of December in a lot of cultures. And with 24th of December, of course, starts another 12 days. That will tell us what another 12 months will be like. So it's another crucial time to be conscious how you want it to be. So navigate and influence the tone of them positively and consciously. But coming back to those 12 ones, some of you may experience that you have a lot to do, you are under pressure, obligation, time is speeding up, there's always a lot to do. Very rarely people are telling me that they are resting through this time. Actually, in fact, I know only one person like that who is telling me, wow, finally Christmas time, I will sleep, I will rest, it's cool, I love it. Nope, for most of the people, it's a very hectic time, nervous, and some also deal with not always solved issues within their families, loved ones, some sort of obligations, inability to get along together, and so on. So during this time, what we can do to make it very, very simple and precise and to the point, we are focusing on harmonizing them. You can go back in time, in your mind, of course, apparently, in the state of alpha, in the state of relaxation, and you can think how you are harmonizing pair by pair, 12 pairs. Just like, you are raising up your spine. So you have a lot of symbolism here. There are 12 days, there are 12 apostles, there are 12 stones in the Bible representing each day. And every day will bring up a specific topic that you are working on. It could be health, it could be relationship, you name it. I'm actually curious what it will be for you. But to harmonize it, some of the days, of course, will be very calm. Some of them will be like a lot will be going on. There will be also some points of crisis, and these are mostly the most powerful points to make the biggest change. So you come forward, you go refreshed into the new. So if something feels not right, it's very important to specify what. Otherwise, it's like shooting arrows, but you don't know exactly what. So there is no target. It's very likely you will miss. First of all, some of you told me in the past that you don't know what you are feeling. So you're feeling awkward, weird. That's the word, weird. That doesn't tell much, but it's there. In a certain situations with certain group of people or with one person that always puts you down, but I don't know how, when it's starting, you just missed when it happened, you just came back home and feeling terrible. So there is one way how to find out your body, because your body, of course, will never fail you. It will always tell you what's going on, the symptom. So locate that discomfort in your body always and first. If you don't know what you are feeling, then you can find out by a gesture or by a sort of questions like how What is it like, that pain? Is it pulling? Is it piercing? What is it like? It's very likely that you will find from this a certain specific feeling, emotion. Somebody's going to say something. And please make sure that you will specify what kind of emotion is behind that. It is usually coming with anger, jealousy, depression, sorrow. Actually, sorrow is more likely to go down into the direction of depression. But any negative state of mind, any negative emotion that is not welcome, that is putting you down, that is taking away your life force, your energy to function in the world, navigate, you need to locate that. If you do, you arrived. Basically, from this point, you are about to rewrite the script, rewrite the statement you want to have. I'm going to give you an example, and this is an example from my book, The Oracle Series. In the past, this one happened to me. So I was called oversensitive, and former times, a lot of people were saying those exact words, you are oversensitive. It sounded like a judgment. It sounded very, very negative. And it almost sounded funny when someone called me and asked me, could you be less oversensitive? And this person really wanted to be nice, so didn't really wanted to do something wrong. Just didn't know how to say it. Didn't understand. So most of the things that you are going to be triggered, or you hear, or they're negative, they're not done very often on purpose. They are coming from the people who don't know how to deal with them. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to communicate, basically. And they are also raised up in the society that was raised this way. It switched. It slowly started to be in a different way. So over time, of course, the word oversensitive was changed into deeply feeling person. And I had a number of discussions with the therapists, with the psychologists who were working exactly on that topic with people, and I was working on it as well. Those years when that also happened to me, because when you hear something you do agree with, because you are sensitive, but in a positive sense, you are feeling other people, you are empath, that's how it's called now. This can be a gift, but of course those who were commenting along the way, they made it sound like it is a curse. But what it gives you enormous great abilities of finding out and assisting yourself and maybe other people in life, or maybe creating a better art if you are an artist. But anything in life requires that ability. Probably you can also maintain better relationships with people. So this is the example. You hear something negative, you take it and change it instantly. If you just put an affirmation, no, I am a deeply feeling person, it may not exactly work. But if you connect this with a lot of techniques that, first of all, they put you in a state of alpha, it will work. And this is how you go through those 12 days and analyze what happened to you. Those things the topics, the subjects, through those 12 days, you will see they will come in a different channels of communication. This is, of course, from Arnold Meadows' process work, process-oriented psychology. So you have these channels of communication. You will be dreaming about certain things. You will have certain conversations, so the channel of relationships. You will come across certain situations, the world channel. You will have certain thoughts, so thinking. You will feel certain ways with some people. Notice that in order to change something, we need to notice, we need to give it a voice, name it, and then we can write a new sentence how it should be, how to transform. For those of you who are working on an energy level, and you do Reiki, beyond ergotherapy, you're working with hands, you do, however, whatever I heard over there in the States, you're doing quantum touch, right? So here, as you balancing the both sides of your body and your brain, there is also a way, if you send a simple intention that you're harmonizing those 12 pairs representing each day from those 12 days before the Christmas, you can also send harmonizing the first one, the second one, the third one, and so on. Some of you can associate that with your spine, starting from the lower back as the first one. Some of you may associate that with not only with the Bible, but also with the Hindu system, with the Veda, with Kundalini, awakening Kundalini. Some of you, as it is in Catholic religion, can associate that with the statement that aspire, go into your heavenly kingdom. We know by now this is within ourselves. It's nowhere out there. It's through our spine up, and it has to do a lot with pineal gland. So if you focus that you are harmonizing them through all those days, and you notice every day what is the topic, you are getting more insight what actually you worked through, and you are coming into this 24th and so on with the feeling of indeed being reborn, refreshed within yourself. I'm very curious if any of you heard that video in English language. Please let me know. What was your topic? If you're willing to share, what was your conclusion? How you managed to change it, whatever you go through. If you have the proper conclusion from it and you share with us, we can all grow. Just as I share here with you also some of my experience, some of the things I learned along the way, some of the conclusions I worked through with my clients, some of the friends. I hope that this will also assist you on your path, that you can also benefit from it, get inspired by it. So my 8th book of the Oracle series is on Amazon, and I welcome you to read the further parts about Jasmine and alter ego Sarah from the ancient Egypt, and how they navigated through different times. There is, of course, a lot of psychological, philosophical topics there, not only paranormal. It's half-half. So it's basically life, living in a different dimensions. And I believe we do live right now in a little bit different dimensions simultaneously at the same time as things are happening to us on so many levels. So we are totally enriched by it. And some of my lovely friends I didn't speak with for months now. I'm wishing you wonderful Christmas. To the newcomers to this channel, I'm wishing you wonderful time and rich time within yourself, and the qualities that will emanate from you, for you, and for those around you. Have a great time, and let me know how it was for you those 12 days. I'm very curious about it. Bye-bye.